Hi, fourth grade. So, I wanted to give you some options to do an art journal piece online. So, this is an example that I posted for myself of how I'm feeling currently. Miss Watson's feeling a little overwhelmed. And I wanted to show you how you can create an art journal page using digital art online. So you're going to go to sketch.io/sketchpad, and I will have this link available for you in your folder. It's also available on your Staying Active in the Visual Arts. But so I wanted to show you how I made this. So I'm going to click New. And again, you have some options. You could do blank, grid, graph paper, lines, loose leaf, notebook, blueprint, transparent, whatever. I'm going to do blank. So I'm starting off with a fresh blank page. And up here at the left, I'm going to click Tools. So the first thing I want to do is my background. And I'm going to hit Vector Fill. That's the paint bucket dripping out. And you have some options here. So when you click, you can have a solid color, you can have linear colors, radial, you can click a pattern, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to show you the example that I made, how I made it. So again, you can choose colors. I'm choosing this kind of soft blue because I feel like it kind of contrasts with all of the different emotions that I'm going to show you with the clip art. So I'm just going to click and see how it fills the area. Then some options up here, we have clip art, text, shapes, and then a calligraphy pen. So I'm going to click on the shape. And right now it's already on radial burst because that's the last thing that I used. But if you click on this down triangle, it'll show you some other shapes that you could use. So I'm going to start with the radial burst, and I'm going to click and see how it already puts it on the page for me. And I want to select it and make it bigger. Now you can decide where it is that you want that image. Now I don't want those colors because I want the center radial burst to be a little more black and white, and I don't want there to be as many. See, I'm just shifting the sliders. So this is showing you how many slides there are, and this is how far spread apart they are. So I kind of like that. It's a little different than the one that I showed you, but that's okay. Then I'm going to go to clip art. And when I click on clip art, again, I'm going to go right into choose graphic, and there's all different examples of clip art. You can decide whatever picture you want. I typed in silhouette, and there were a bunch of different examples of silhouettes, but I liked this particular image because I liked how it focused on the brain. So I'm just going to click it and see how it gets automatically inserted into my page. So I'm putting it where the brain is kind of in the center, so it kind of shows that this is my brain and these are all of the things that are radiating out from it. Then I'm going to add my text. So I'm going to hit T for text, and I'm going to type my text. Now, like I said, Miss Watson is feeling a little overwhelmed. Now you notice that you can't really, well, now you can see it. Whoops. So I want to make sure that when I'm moving it, I have the correct thing selected. So here I had the radial shape selected. I want to make sure I have the text selected. So you'll notice that I can't select the text. So I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to move overwhelmed down here so that I can move it to where I want it. And a lot of this is just kind of playing around and seeing, maybe you want to turn it a little. So I kind of like that. Then I'm going to go back to Radial Burst, and I want to add some more. And again, I want to change the slides. I can change how far apart they are. And I want to change the colors. So I want this one to be here. And I can just Command C and Command V so I can copy and paste them. And I can change the sizing. And I can also go and change the colors. Maybe I want this one to be a little smaller. And maybe I want those colors. Maybe I want this one. Oops. Maybe I want to turn this one a little. I can have them kind of repeating a bit down here. And then maybe I want one big one kind of coming over here. And again, I can change. I can change the size and turn it. So maybe I want Overwhelmed to kind of fit in this little area here. And I kind of want that one. I like that contrast of this is black and white and then this is all colorful down here. But I want all of my bursts to be different colors. So I'm just going to keep clicking on them and changing the colors. And again, you could decide you want to make them, you want to make it solid. You can do more of a radial design. It's your choice. That's kind of interesting. Once you are done, you are going to go to the bottom left and it says export. Click on export and it'll ask you how you want to save your image. You want to save it as either a JPEG or a PNG file. I'm going to save it as a JPEG and see how it popped up onto my downloads. I'm going to drag it to my desktop and I'm going to name it Mrs. Watson Art Journal. So now that's on my desktop. It's saved. I'm going to go back into my Schoology now and I'm going to click on week 11. Go to my class, so whether you're 401, 402, or 403, I'm going to put this in 402. And 402 Art Journal. I'm going to click that media album, add media, attach files, and Mrs. Watson Art Journal. I'm going to open, add media, and now my art journal page is here. Now you'll notice that Overwhelmed is now orange. So that might just be that it changed color from the website into Schoology. That's okay if you want to go back and try and fix it. But this is communicating my feeling of overwhelmed for this week. So now I have my art journal complete, and I also have the comment button, comment section open so that my peers can comment. So again, this is just another option for you to do a digital art journal page in sketch.io/sketchpad. Hope you enjoyed.